What's going on, everybody? What's going on? I'm back. I'm back with another video. Something good topic I got here. Today we're gonna be discussing why perfection is gonna make you broke. Why perfection will make you broke. How perfection will make you broke. But before I get into it, like this video, subscribe, follow me on social media, all of that, you know what I'm saying? Now that we move past that, let's get right into it. Alright. Being perfect is a challenge that we all have. You know, we always want to do everything perfect. And like for me, I'm a perfectionist, which means I like everything to be a certain way and I gotta be perfect. But what I realized, especially with having a real big business in real estate, is it's gonna lead you broke. It's gonna lead you broke. Because you're trying to do everything so perfectly while the next person is just working, being consistent. I feel as if consistency is more important than being perfect. Consistency will always win. Only because quality is in the quantity. I'm gonna say that again. Quality is in the quantity, which means that as you're trying to master yourself and you just keep going and keep going and keep going, you're actually bettering yourself in the quantity. You can try to be perfect at something and you're not gonna go and you're not gonna make moves because you want to be perfect at it. Well, actually, that's actually hurting you. I remember I was in class, Keller Williams Ignite program, and this guy, you know, he was just like, I don't want to he's already in it, of course. He got his license. He's ready. He could sell a house today if he wanted to. But he was just like, I don't want to start until I have everything aligned. And that could take years. And while somebody like me is just like, I really don't know much, but I'm just going to keep going. And what I'm doing, I'm just building it and scaling it. And who do you think will go further? I'm not trying to judge nobody, but successful people, the traits that they inherit is building good habits. If you are trying to be perfect, you're not building no good habits. You're just building yourself to be in a box, and you're not going to move until it is perfect. And you're hearing this from somebody who's a perfectionist. I want everything to be a certain way, look a certain way, everything to be nice for everything. But I realize that that's not going to help me be where I want to be. Let's talk about how, like, I'm a professional videographer, okay? I can make a nice video, colors, make it all dope, add effects, slow motion, 4K quality. I can do all of that. But what do? I just picked up my iPhone and I just use that to record a video. Because I know if I were to use my camera, I would want it to be perfect. And it's going to take so much time. Whereas with this, I just make a few little edits and I put it on YouTube. And if I had my camera, I would just be trying to make everything look perfect. Everything has to look good. Everything has to be a certain way. And it's only going to hold me back. While there's people out there who's actually putting in the time and the dedication. The time of me editing one video, somebody else can make 5 videos during that time. Because it takes so long to edit. And you want everything to be okay. You want the microphone to be good. Why try to be perfect? It's time to work. Listen, let me explain to you this. Do you know how many people want every spots that we want as millennials? Like, we're talking people want your spot. Whatever you want to be, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you're destined to be, people want that same spot. You want to be a football player. You want to be a basketball player. You want to be a soccer player. You want to be a therapist. You want to be a lawyer. Everybody wants the same spot. What makes you different from all the millions of people who want that exact same spot? And that is what's going to lead you to becoming greater, is by focusing on what can I do to better myself today. and keep pushing myself. And even if I mess up, it's okay, because quality is in the quantity. Trying to be perfect is not gonna lead you nowhere. It's really not. Like even when I used to box, you know, for like 7 years, like when I first started, like I used to just watch Floyd Mayweather. I remember that too. I was sitting in my dad's room. You know, we had a computer in there, and I would just sit there and just want to watch him all day. I watched him for like 8-9 months, and I watched every single fight that he did. I wanted to be just like him. And I remember like during like the 3rd, 4th month, my dad is like, yo, are you ever going to focus on yourself now? Are you ever going to I'm like, no, I'm still learning. It pushed me back, because I could have been so much further if I would have just focused on myself. You know, he used to always tell me, Floyd Mayweather, you got millions. You got to work your way up. You know, it's same like real estate. Like, I did the same thing, I guess. I don't learn. I used to watch so many videos of real estate, just learning everything, and it just makes you feel stuck at a certain time. You know, stop getting, like, I'd have to tell myself, stop trying to educate yourself and start trying to worry about bettering yourself. You learn by actually being on the field. You know that? You learn by actually doing what you want to do. I don't know what you want to do in your life, but you learn by actually putting in that work. You can't try to learn everything. You get the good information you can. You take 20%. You take 80% of. You take 20% and get 80% results. Because you don't want to get 80% information and only get 20% results. Does that make sense? So when you're focused on becoming a better you, don't focus on becoming the perfect you. Because once you try to focus on becoming the perfect you, you're gonna stay stuck. You're gonna feel like I didn't even learn anything. It's been 6 months and I'm not getting no results. It's because, yeah, you did work, but the work that you are doing is not consistent. It's not like your heart, because your mind is just telling you it's not good enough. It's not good enough. So why not focus on being your best self? And by working hard, so you could look back 6 months ago and say, look where I was at. I put in so much work, and now look where I'm at. Instead of, I need to find a even here's another example. But me buying a book, I try to buy a book like every couple months, and I'm over here. I look at like so many videos like, what are the best books, best success books, and it's like, oh, that one's good because of that, but I don't really like this. Oh, that one's good because of this. I don't really like that, and it's like it's only holding me back. And each day that I keep looking it up, I'm not buying a book, right? But the time that I actually say it's time to put in the work, it's time to actually get a book because I need to read tomorrow, I just get whatever book that's there, and it'll teach me something to keep moving. And when I'm done with that, hey, what's the next book? All right, I'm gonna get that. Stop overthinking. That's the problem with trying to be perfect. You overthinking way too much when you really don't need to be. You have better things to do, not to think, not to try to be perfect, to do. Learn less and take action. And that's what really happened as well in high school. Like so many of us used to always focus on studying, when it's just like, what action are we actually putting in to actually learn the material? There's certain methods that you have to take in order for you to reach your goals, and it's not by studying all the time and trying to be perfect at it. Because when you try to be perfect, you're gonna lack something. So you might as well just say, listen, all my attributes are not all the way through, but if I can work my way up, become skillful, and better myself on a daily basis, that's all that matters to me. Being perfect, it shouldn't matter to you because your competition is working harder than you. That's what you should be worried about. You should be worried about putting in that work because your competition is putting in more work than you are. To know that my competition is making more phone calls than I am in real estate, that bothers me more than trying to be perfect with my scripts. It's all about putting in the work. Because a person can make 10 phone calls and try to be perfect at it. But the guy who's making 200 phone calls, Yeah, he's probably getting more nodes. Yeah, he's probably getting all that thrown in his face. But the volume, you're going to make that up because quality is in the quantity. You need to figure out what is your quality and your quantity. And as time progresses, you'll get better. It's not about being better in one day. Nobody is perfect. We all fall short. But as long as we're putting in the work, that's all that matters. Success does not judge you about how perfect you are, how good looking you are, how this, if you have that, if you have that. Success judges you on how great are you? How much do you want it? How much are you going to put in the work to get it? Do you think a lion, I'm always talking about this lion, do you think a lion goes in the field and says, all right, I have to have a perfect attack. It has to be like this. It has to be exactly what my mind fantasizes. Or do you think he looks at it, he's like, all right, by the time he gets there, I'm just going to make the move. And he makes it. You cannot be focused on the perfection of things. Because once you focus on the perfection of things, you're hurting yourself. You're pushing yourself back. Now tomorrow you're going to have to do double the work. Every single day, move forward. Don't stay stuck trying to be perfect. Move forward. Because the person out there who's actually working, actually putting in the work, even though it's not perfect, they're the ones that's going to get the bag. They're the ones that's going to get the success. They're the ones that's going to get the results. Because even though they weren't perfect, they still put in the work. And you have to do the same. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, of course. Follow me on social media. All that good stuff, man. I really hope you guys learned something. Share this video. Share this video for somebody that can need it just like you. If you want something different, you got to do something different. If you want something you never had, you got to do something you never done. Cheat.